Guys, TJ here. I wanted to hit you straight away, so let's get straight into the action. One question I get asked quite some time: TJ, you make it sound so easy. That's not true, because nothing is easy. It can be simple if you follow the process, but certainly not easy. So let's get straight into this question. TJ, I want to start a property business, but I just can't afford to do so. Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you cannot afford to do so. You might not have the money in your pocket, but guess what? Somebody else has that money in their pocket. It takes you being creative. It takes you understanding the strategy. It takes you having a bit of confidence. I like that. Anyway, it takes you having a little bit of confidence to say, hey, friend, family, enemy, I understand this serviced accommodation business. I understand this rent-to-rent business. These are the facts. These are the figures. These are what I intend to gain every single month from this property. I need you to give me £4 or £5 or £10,000. Now, in this current climate, now the last time I checked, and I don't quote me on this because there are some shadows on the internet, but let's just say inflation was 2.5%, interest was 1%. At 2.5%, if someone's got £10,000 in the bank, that £10,000 is worth significantly less every single year because the interest rate is not strong enough to actually add any value to it. But let's scrap the interest, let's scrap the inflation rate for the moment. Let's say you've got £10,000 or someone that you know has £10,000 sitting in their account. It's just there and they're getting a 1% interest from the bank. £10,000 a year is making that specific person £100 a year. Nightmare. Your job is to convey confidence. Your job is to explain to them. Your job is to instill the confidence that you know how to run this business. Let's say you've done some training. You're now confident you can run this business. You then approach that person and you say, hey, you've got £10,000 sitting in the bank. You're getting £100 per year. How about you give me that money and I give you back £100 per month? Now think about it. That person has gone from generating 1% to 10 or 12%. Let me know in the comment box, do you know someone who's got £5,000 sitting in a bank somewhere and they have no clue what to do with it? Or you have someone who thought the only way to make money from property was to save up a 25% deposit and they're well on their way in saving, but your job is to approach that person and say, hey, while you're saving, let me do something with that money that's going to give you a better return. See, the thing is, we're not utilizing our resources. There are people out there that will genuinely throw you money. Not with many questions asked. They should ask a number of questions because they have to be confident. But there are people genuinely out there that don't know what to do with their funds. Your job is to understand the strategy. Your job is to present it. And your job is to be confident about the sort of return that you're going to give them back. So we have something called the PYMU, P-Y-M-U, which means someone just puts their money up and they get back a certain amount of money every single month. Or you can go down the joint venture route, which means you both bring something to the table. So the joint venture route might be you approach someone, they give you 5, 10, 15, 20, however amount of money you need to start this business, and you go 50-50. Whatever is derived from the business, you then split that 50-50. So can you start a property business with no money of your own? Of course you can. Can you start it with someone else's money? Of course you can. But you've got to get creative. Catch you soon. Bye.